What's up? I'm back. You're watching Ashx. What's up? It's me, Ash, again. Back at it again for another video. We got so much support on the last video. We got like 100 views, which is like crazy. You would never expect that for somebody's first YouTube video, so I thank you guys so much. Shout out to my editor because this shit would not be as funny without my editor. Shout out to my editor. You could put your socials right here. Anyways, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name's Ash and I tell crazy stories because I'm fucking retarded and I need to tell them to somebody. This one is really interesting. So this is about the time that me and my mom accidentally did shrooms. This one's gonna be a banger. So for a little backstory, this story takes place around like the summer of 2024. At the time, my mom was just recovering from like 3 different surgeries. They were all cosmetic surgeries, and she was dying. She was dying. Okay, she was in a lot of pain, and at the time I was home. At this point, I was still in my loser era and I wasn't doing anything, so I was taking care of her the majority of the time. Anyways, like I said, she was in a lot of pain, and she was taking this stuff that she ordered online called kratom. If you guys don't know what kratom is, I don't know either. So we're both in the same boat here. But the point is, she was taking kratom and I tried it. She's given me those gummies a couple of times because they're like these like little like pink gummies, right? And they taste kind of nasty. I'm not gonna lie, they taste kind of gross. That's basically her version of weed, because she cannot handle actual weed. She's tried like weed edibles before and she's tried smoking pot before. It doesn't exactly work out for her, but kratom was like a good alternative. And it basically just makes you feel really sleepy and tired. But to her, like I said, that was her weed. Like that was her weed. So one of these days, right? She texts me and she's like, "Come into the guest bedroom." So I'm like, okay. So I go to the guest bedroom and she sticks out her phone in my face and she's like, "Look, I ordered new kratom like gummy things." And I was like, "Oh, like are they actually kratom? I thought they were out." And she was like, "Yeah, they're a little different. They have like shrooms in them, but they're not like actual shrooms." So I was like, oh, okay, so they're just like kratom, but they have shrooms. It's like a microdose of shrooms. Like, that's exactly what I assumed. She was like, okay, if you go up to the mailbox, because our mailbox isn't at the front of the house. It's at like up the street. You have to go up the street to go get the mail. She was like, if you go get the mail, I will give you one of these like little kratom mushroom gummy things. And I was like, oh shit, okay. Because at the time I was like first experimenting with drugs. I didn't know the difference between anything. So I was like, okay, I'll go up and get it. Like, that's free drugs, okay? I go up to the mailbox, I grab the stuff, I come back. I come up the stairs and I hand her the package and she opens it and it's like this like capsule. It's like this like, it's maybe like yay tall, maybe like this thick, I don't know. It was a pretty big container. It had like these like purple gummies in them, and on the side it came with like a sample of weed gummies. Those come in handy later. That comes in handy later. Remember that part of the story. So we had the sample gummies, and then we had the regular mushroom gummies. My mom's like, okay, let's split one mushroom gummy. Let's split it. You can have half, I'll have half. Let's try it. So she gives me the gummy, I eat it, and it tastes normal. Doesn't taste funky, doesn't taste weird, doesn't taste out of the ordinary. So I'm like, okay, like we're balling. She takes it, and yeah, so for like the first hour, I'm just chilling, and the kratom gummies, right, they hit within like 20 to like 30 minutes. I was fully expecting this gummy to hit in like 20, 30 minutes. It did not. When the 30-minute mark came around, I was like, yo, why am I not feeling anything? Like, these are weak as hell. My mom was like, oh yeah, these are like super weak. Let's take half of the weed gummies too. Let's take half of the sample. Now, you should never, ever smoke weed or take weed along with mushrooms, because the thing is, with weed, it amplifies the effect of the mushrooms. That's the thing. So you should never take them both at the same time. That is exactly what we did. So the sample gummies came with like 2 in them. So we both took one of those. And right, so we wait another 30 minutes and nothing happens. So I'm like, yo, these edibles ain't shit. The forbidden words. These edibles ain't shit. Those are the forbidden words. You never want to speak those out into existence, because that's when it's going to hit you, right? For setting purposes, I'm going to tell you the setup of the room. So basically, in the guest bedroom, we have my mom's bed, and it was like stacked with like pillows and stuff. She was on it. Beside it, we had a recliner, because that's where I sat to take care of her. Okay? The recliner is not there anymore. We moved it downstairs, but there was a recliner next to her bed. Anyways, I was sitting on this recliner for like an hour and a half at this point, and that's when I start to feel a little funky. Such a hard feeling to describe, right? my head, it started, like, I started hearing, like, like a loud pitched noise. Like, you know when your ears ring? That's basically what I felt. I felt my ears ring. And, like, my head, it feels like it's physically getting high. Like, my head physically feels like it's getting high. Like, I feel like my neck is extending, right? My neck is, like, extending. And I'm like, I've never felt this way before, so I thought there was something wrong. Like, I was like, oh my god, like, I'm dying. And I'm like looking over at my mom to see if she feels the same thing. She does not. She does not. She's like, she seems fine. She's like, has her eyes closed on her bed, she's sleeping. So I'm like, oh, well, she passed out. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me. I'm gonna have to deal with this myself. Every minute that goes by, my head feels like it's increasingly getting higher and higher and higher. Like, I feel my neck extending up to the sky. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? And I start, like, hearing things a little bit, like, not distinct things, but, like, distinct enough to where I can tell I was hallucinating them. Anyways, yeah, no, I started hearing things and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And my feet started to feel funky. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go up and I'm gonna try to get up and use the bathroom and splash some water on my face to see if I can, like, get out of it, right? So I stand up and my knees give out. My knees give out as soon as I stand up. So I'm grabbing onto this chair and I'm like, dude, what the fuck's going on? And my vision is starting to spin, right? But the only thing going through my head is I need to make it to this bathroom because, like, I need to splash water on my face. I need to try to sober up. But at the time, again, I didn't know it was shrooms and I knew nothing about shrooms. So I was like, dude, so we were going into this with, like, no planning, which is so stupid because with shrooms, you only want to take them when, like, you're in a good mindset. That way you have a good trip, because a bad mindset will give you a bad trip 99% of the time, right? We took these unknowingly, so I didn't know what was gonna happen, and at the time I didn't know the information that I know now, so I was freaking the fuck out, right? So, like I said, I am falling over and I'm grabbing the chair and I'm trying to hoist myself to the bathroom. The bathroom is, like, right next to the guest bedroom, so it wasn't that far of, like, a walk, right? So I'm trying to get over here. I'm grabbing the wall. I open the bathroom door. I swing that shit open and I grab onto the counter and I look at myself in the mirror. And dude, my pupils were just blowing the fuck out. Not only that, but they were bloodshot red. My eyes were bloodshot red. Holy shit! Like, I am fucked. Like, I am so fucked. A little bit of backstory also. My stepdad was at work at this time. During this whole time, my stepdad was at work. That information comes in handy later. So I'm staring at myself in this mirror and, like, dude, my vision is like swirls. There's, like, swirls and, like, the wall is kind of, like, subtly moving, which is kind of crazy considering we only took half of a gummy. Like, I guess, like, my tolerance was not it. I think that's when the weed gummy kicked in too, because suddenly, like, I felt, like, really tired and I was like, oh shit, I need to lay down. As I'm, like, staring at myself in the mirror, I hear this distinctive voice in the background. It's telling me to go lay down. It's telling me to go lay down. So I'm like trying to fight it, and then I'm like, oh wait, I should listen to the voice. The voice sounds like it knows what it's doing, right? So I stumble out of the bathroom. I go back in the room. By the head of the bed, kind of, like, right by the end of it, there was a mattress there, because at the time I just moved back, because I just came from boarding school, right? So I had to move back. I came back here. I didn't have a room yet, so I had to sleep with my mom again, with her while she was having surgery, which wasn't that bad because I got to take care of her. But, you know, I was sleeping in the guest bedroom with my mom, basically. So the mattress is on the floor, so I just lay on the mattress. I'm closing my eyes, and all of a sudden, dude, why the fuck is there a Krabby Patty talking to me like the Krabby Patty from SpongeBob? The thing is, I could see it. When I closed my eyes, I could literally, it was right in front of me. It was speaking. You know that one episode where I think it was SpongeBob and he becomes, like, an insomniac or something, or he gets sick? I can't remember. But there was, like, a Krabby Patty and he gives him, like, a cookie or something. He starts talking to him and stuff. That is exactly what I was seeing. That exact Krabby Patty, right? So I'm like, dude, and this Krabby Patty's telling me, like, oh, lay down. I'm gonna take you on a trip. And I'm like, whoa, what does that mean? Yo, there's random Krabby Patty telling me all this stuff. Guess what? My stepdad decides to come home right then and there. I'm like, fuck, because I think at this point I reached my peak, right? I reached my peak of the trip, like I was about to, or at least I was about to. And he comes home, and my mom, I look over at my mom because I hear the garage door, and you can feel the garage door when it opens because we're on the second floor. And she stirs and she gets up, and you could tell she was not right in the head. Like, she was fucked up because she was, like, stumbling, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna go downstairs to, like, talk to him, but talk to my stepdad. But, like, she was, like, mumbling it, so we didn't, like, so I was like, dude, what the fuck did you say? And I try to get up too, because I'm like, oh, well, it's gonna look weird if I don't go down and, like, greet him with her, you know? Because he's, like, a really strict person. He's scary. That's why we're freaking out, because he's home. Like, he's scary. So we were like, oh shoot, we better go down and, like, talk to him. So we're, like, trying to go down the stairs, and my mom gets downstairs, but she's, like, wonky. She's walking all weird, and, like, her speech is so slow. My stepdad knew what was up. We told him later, like, what happened, but, like, it was way after, right? We told him, like, way after, because, like, how do you tell your stepdad, like, oh, we accidentally took shrooms and we also took weed. Oops. But, like, that's really hard to explain. So we were like, we didn't explain it at the time. So he thought, like, there was something wrong with her. So my mom's all the way down the stairs. I'm halfway down the stairs, and I'm like, fuck, I can't do this, because, like, everything is in slow motion, and this Krabby Patty's yelling at me to go back up the stairs and freaking lay down. And I'm like, dude, you need to shut the fuck up. Like, I'm trying to, like, function like a normal human being. And then my mom, she comes back upstairs. She goes around me. She goes upstairs, and I have to follow her. And my stepdad's like, are you guys okay? And I'm like, oh, we're just tired. That's not believable, okay? We go back upstairs. This Krabby Patty's telling me to lay down. And I'm thinking I'm overdosing on shrooms. So I'm like trying to look at my phone. I'm trying to fight the trip, which is something you should not do. I am trying to fight the trip so bad. I'm looking up on my phone, which is blurry. I can't even read any single word that is on my phone. I'm like, signs of mushroom overdose. Mushroom overdose. Did I overdose on shrooms? And it was telling me like, oh, like you took if you take over like this many grams, and I'm like, but we only took half of a gummy, so like it's like impossible that like I could overdose. Like it's impossible. I think it was just the weed and the shrooms combined, right? But I didn't know that. I was like, dude, I'm dying. Like I deadass thought I was dying, right? So we're at the peak of the trip. Dude, at this point I accepted my fate. I closed my eyes and I was like, dude, whatever's gonna happen to me, just take me. Just take me. And the Krabby Patty took me, right? And it took me through this like black void, and I remember it because I remember seeing the color green and like feeling it in like pulses, and I was like, dude, I didn't know the color green. Like I fuck with the color green. Like I fuck with the color green. If you couldn't tell, I fuck with the color. I fuck with the green and I fuck with the green. It was so stupid, right? I'm being dragged through this void, and all of a sudden I see color. Like in the back of my eyes I see color, and I hear noise, and it's like a song, and I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, tell me why. It was the fucking SpongeBob end credits, right? Dude, why am I like sitting on like the words? Like I'm sitting on the words as the credits are rolling, and this is all happening in my mind. I'm stuck in the SpongeBob fucking end credits. My mom's trying to talk to me. Like she gets up and she's trying to talk to me. She's like, Emily, are you okay? And I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Like I'm good. All the time I'm being stuck. I'm literally stuck in the SpongeBob end credits while this Krabby Patty's trying to talk to me. This Krabby Patty's trying to talk to me, being like, oh, there's more to life than what there is to, what is to see with the eye. It was probably saying some wise shit, but this was my first time doing shrooms, so I didn't know what was going on. Eventually, we reached the end of the trip. It like 6 hours. It's like 6 hours go by, and we finally reached the end of the trip. And I get up, right, like my head just suddenly clears, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like it feels like I've never been sober before, right? Like it was crazy. And I go and I look at my mom and I'm like, dude, are you okay? Like I don't think those were kratom. And she was like, those were not kratom. Those were not kratom. My mom was telling me, she's like, I felt trapped in my body. Like I thought I was gonna die. And I was like, girl, I was like on the floor looking up if I was overdosing on mushrooms. Like that shit was terrifying. I was like, how? It says shrooms on it. Did you not think it was actual mushrooms? And she was like, no, I thought it was kratom. It said it was light effects. And I was like, dude, do you know what could have happened if we ended up taking like the full gummy? I don't think we would have made it. I don't think we would have, because like seriously, it was bad. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do shit, right? I was like, it completely debilitated me. I completely couldn't, like, I was not a functioning human being. And she was trying to tell me, oh yeah, you can function on these gummies. What the fuck? I just tripped. Like I just got stuck in the SpongeBob end credits talking to a fucking Krabby Patty. I was talking to a Krabby Patty and you're trying to tell me, oh, this shit's like kratom. And to this day, we still joke about it. Like to this day, we still talk about this incident because it's like, yo, how did you not know? Did you not read? Like, did you not read the label? Like, are we serious? Like, what were we doing? It's basically the story on how I tripped on shrooms on accident. If you liked it, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe for more stories because I have hella stories to tell. I have so many, dude. Seriously, my life's a fucking movie. Anyways, have a good rest of your day. Ashx out.